I made him king in my past life. He burned my kingdom. This time, I chose his brother. In my last life, I chose the crown prince, and it got me killed. I was the legitimate daughter of the king of the north. After my mother died, I was sent south and raised in another king's court, alongside his sons. The southern king adored me. He would laugh and say, whoever Hazel chooses will inherit my throne. So when I came of age, I chose Ethan. I gave him everything. Northern gold to fund his armies, alliances to crush his enemies. I stood beside him through war until I placed the crown on his head. And when he became king, he locked me in a tower, burned my homeland, slaughtered my people. Before I died, he came to watch. If not for you, he said coldly, Ava would still be alive. The north burned because of you. Consider their blood your dowry. Then I died, and woke up again, back in the great hall. The day I had to choose my husband. Hazel, the king smiled, choose. The princess stood before me, just like last time. Ethan stood there, distant and cold. Beside him was Ava, the girl he would destroy me for. In my past life, I still chose him. This time, I didn't even look at him. I choose Alexander, the queen's third son. The hall fell silent. Everyone knew I had loved Ethan for years, but they didn't know that when I died, Alexander was the only one who came for me, even if he arrived too late. Ethan suddenly stepped forward. I refuse, he said. My heart belongs to Ava. He didn't stop there. If Hazel insists, she can remain in my household. A concubine, perhaps. Gasps rippled through the hall. In my last life, those words would have broken me. This time, I only smiled. I've already chosen, I said, placing the circlet in Alexander's hand. Ethan froze, then visibly relaxed. He pulled Ava closer. No one stands between us now. He still believed I wanted him. Later, he stopped me outside the palace. If you regret this, I can still keep you, he said casually. Just not as my wife. Ava looked at me with soft eyes. I never meant to hurt you. I looked at her and remembered her death, the one he blamed me for. One day, Ethan said, you'll bow to her. I almost laughed, because without me, he had nothing. No northern alliance, no army, no power, only pride, and a girl who knew nothing about court. Soon, Ava became the most talked about woman in the capital. A clerk's daughter, destined to be queen. People whispered behind her back, but Ethan didn't care. She's pure, he once told me. She doesn't scheme like the rest of you. I let him believe that, because the court would teach her better than I ever could. Then one day, he came to see me. Ava's dowry is insufficient, he said. Yours is excessive. I said nothing. 80% of your wealth will be presented as hers. No one will know. For a moment, I thought I misheard him. He wanted my power, my wealth, my legacy, to decorate another woman. It's for appearances, he added. I smiled faintly. Then perhaps she shouldn't be queen. His expression darkened. You're just being stubborn. Then he leaned closer and said something that froze my blood. In your last life, you wanted my child. My heart stopped. He remembered. Just like me. If you agree now, he continued, I'll give you one. I looked at him and finally understood. He didn't regret anything. Not the betrayal, not the war, not my death. He only regretted that I was no longer obedient. You think I still want you? I asked. He smiled, certain. You always come back. I didn't answer, because at that moment, a voice cut through the room. On what authority does the crown prince touch what belongs to my future wife? Alexander.